This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. Philly Joe and Vicky on a Monday morning at 6:12. Hello there.
Who the hell is that is back for another, well, I was going to say week, but you don't know. It could end at 6:30 this morning, $5,700.
You never know. One voice left if you've been playing along. Usually goes this way, right?
Yeah.
A couple of voices will go, and then it's one of the three that just isn't resonating with people. They're not grabbing at it.
Yeah, if you want to know what's been guessed already, go to the contest page on our website and you can see the full list there, just to narrow it down.
Was it still rain? Was it raining when you guys came in? I mean, there's only about
Little
25
bit.
minutes difference between when we come in. But
Light rain right now on the forecast. It's going to be a lot of rain today. 10 or 15 to 25 millimeters expected today. Another 10 to 20 tonight. Exactly what they were calling for over the last few days. So.
But it's temperature-wise, it's not a bad morning.
12.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
pretty
noticed
Yesterday
that.
was 16. You look out the window and you think it looks miserable out there. And then you go and you say, okay, it's okay. It's
Totally
all right.
agree. And you know what? I didn't know this for a fact, but I assumed it. And I went a little Joe Aiello on one of my kids because we were going somewhere. And they said, exactly what you just said. It looks miserable, Dad, but it's really kind of nice out. And I said, I bet you the wind is not from the north today because Joe always tells me that when you get that north wind, it makes all the difference in the world.
Sure.
And so it could not have been a north wind yesterday because it was windy,
Yeah.
but yet not cold.
Do you stick a
Wait till
finger up in
tomorrow.
the air, whatever? Like, what do you do to measure the wind there?
No. I
Just
just
goes to a weather app, I
just-
think.
I don't know. You were talking about him like he was this
No, but-
this shaman or something like that.
No, it's just an app.
Yeah. Just hit refresh.
Yeah, I hate to, take you behind the scene of the magic on how the trick is done, but
A magician never gives away.
I don't just tap my finger to my tongue and hold it
Yeah.
up.
I apologize that I made him seem so special. But I guess my greater point was that I look at the weather app all the time too, but I don't necessarily notice what direction the wind is coming from. I just don't.
You
Joe
get the
always
cold wind
knows.
from the
Yeah.
north, right? That's all. That's pretty simple.
Those weather
But thank you.
forecasts, stay tuned for those all
Hey,
morning. The man.
northwest wind tomorrow, I'll tell you.
And how did you figure that out, Joe?
My app.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Morning, boys. Morning, Miss Vicky. Doug the Thug here. I drive to work early in the mornings, and every morning I see these idiots on their bikes who just assume red lights don't apply to them. And I'm talking on busy streets, like down St. Matthews, up Arlington. Red lights, they just blow through them. It's mind-boggling to me that these idiots think that this is going to be something that's going to end well for them. In any case, have a good day. Go Jays. Go Bombers. Go Flyers, baby. Woo!
Go Flyers. You had me until go Flyers.
Snuck it in there at the
Yeah,
end.
he did.
They've got quite the fan support in this province,
Sure
too,
do.
the Flyers, yeah.
Yeah, but
That's interesting because I would have to say that there are some cyclists that don't do well for cyclists in general, that don't follow the rules of the road.
yeah.
And I
They
bet
make
the
it
other
bad.
cyclists are pretty ticked about
Yeah.
that because then they all get a bad reputation.
Yeah, we have had cyclists with that exact opinion. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you're giving us all a bad name. Stop at red lights. Stop at stop signs. Don't be bolting through intersections.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let's move along here. Tailgating.
Please, you drivers, stop tailgating, especially when you have a baby on board. Sign on your window. Drive properly, please. Thank you.
Tailgating's running rampant. I like it's difficult to go anywhere now and not have somebody, like, no matter what speed you're going, not
Yeah.
have somebody in your trunk. Comes up all the time on the bone phone.
Although, like I think Joe said last week, a lot of people going like 20 under the speed limit, and that's not going to help things.
Yeah, that is
That's
very
If
certainly
someone's
doesn't.
tailgating, you check that you're going the speed limit at least.
I'm
Step
trying
one.
to get a hold of Sammy Hagar, who wrote, of course, Can't Drive 55, to maybe do something called doing 40 in an 80.
Can't drive.
Sounds like a
80.
hit.
Distracted driving.
So can everybody please agree that we're going to stop being distracted by while we're on the road? It's like noon on Friday. I'm on Route 90 on my way to work. I'm behind some dumbass in an Infiniti who's driving erratically in the first place, but stopped at a red light. Guy takes an extra 5 seconds to realize the light's green, so I tap my horn. Instantly, the middle finger goes up on me like it's my fault he's not paying attention. So managed to get around the guy because, like I said, he's driving pretty erratically. I'm not totally trusting that he knows what the hell he's doing in the first place. Get around him. He flips me the bird again. Get in front of him. Got a dash cam. Like, he's so worried about what everyone else is doing on the road, but God forbid he maybe look at his own driving skills and see that he needs a little bit of work. Anyways, that's it. Thanks. Bye.
Well said.
Yep. Thanks for sharing this morning. On Friday, we were talking about different jingles for commercials from the past.
Yeah.
It was you, Vic, you brought it up, that the ones that stick. What was the one that was that
It was
sticks in your
the
head?
Polo Park one.
Oh, yeah.
I forget how it goes now.
You're the one at Polo.
You're
Yeah.
the one. Yep.
Polo Park.
There
Yeah.
it is. Okay, well, we got a call from, we call this guy Cliff Clavin. He's a beacon of useless information.
You guys talking about your favorite ads from back in the day last week. So here's my favorite ad. And Joe, you might remember this one, but I don't know if Philly and
I do.
Vicky will know it. But so back in the, I'm going to say probably in the early 80s, I'm going to say that it was a local Pontiac seller. There was an ad, and it involved, I think her name was Lisa Best.
Sure.
And she was kind of known as the Wicked Girl. And Joe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but there's also a guy in the ad. And I'm thinking it might have been, what's his name there? Brother Jake, I think. Wicked. Anyways, that was my favorite ad. So we'll talk to you guys later.
It was Brother Jake Edwards. First morning show here at 92.1 City, and you got it, Park Pontiac.
Right.
Wicked.
Was there a jingle for those commercials? Park Pontiac. Was it that?
It's this right here.
Who's got the most exciting cars and trucks?
Got it. Park Pontiac. We deliver excitement.
Anyway, there goes.
Oh.
You deliver.
I could have listened to the whole thing. I'm just saying.
You didn't.
I like it.
Delivering the excitement was what put Pontiac over the top back in the day.
Sure.
Oh, those are good. Yeah, and then the Bro Jake at the end.
Oh yeah,
Lisa
yeah, he
Best.
brought it home.
Yeah.
Lisa Best was the first Park Pontiac, or actually, yeah, first I think, Park Pontiac girl.
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks for the was it the jog down memory lane?
Your song was "You're the One," right?
Yeah.
Still having fun.
Polo Park.
You're the one. Ba ba ba.
Yeah.
Let's wrap with this. Vinny is not too happy with us pertaining to his birthday.
Oh.
I guess. Let me just play it, and then we can react here.
Hey, what's up there, guys? Anyways, I had a birthday on the 21st of October, 1960.
Oh.
Just turned 65. But anyways, Jason, you remember that dude, Jason, supposed to pick me up, couldn't make it.
Let's not blame Jason on that.
Jason got called to work that day, and we offered Vinny another opportunity to come to the race of the century.
Thank you.
And he did not.
He declined.
He ghosted us.
Just want to make sure that we are have our facts correct on that one before we listen to the rest of the call here.
Text you guys, I think. He says, it's Vinny's birthday. And listen, it's not all about me. He's the one who said it. He says, it's Vinny's birthday. Wish the guy a happy birthday. Maybe play some song by the Scorpions. I think it's called China White. And he said, like, I still communicate with that dude once in a while. He's pretty cool.
Nice.
And you guys never got back to him. Didn't wish me a happy birthday. I'm just saying. I was a little surprised at that, that's all. Anyways, take it easy, Cat.
Might have missed the text.
Yeah.
Possible.
Coolest morning show on the planet.
It's just funny to hear him come at us passive aggressively. I've been surprised you guys wish me a happy birthday.
I guess we're wishing him a happy belated birthday today, Vinny. Sorry we missed Jason. His text that day. It's like we only get 2 or 3 a day, but yeah.
And his
sorry,
birthday was
Vinny.
on the 1st, and it's the 27th today?
21st.
Oh, 21st. Okay.
So that's not that bad. 6 days.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go,
within
Vinny.
the week.
Happy birthday.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. Some Judas Priest, Turbo Lover. Joe, you have a birthday fact about Judas Priest
Well,
today.
KK Downing, one of the great rock metal guitar players of all time, 74 years of age, of course, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for that band in 22. And I was just reading that the induction for this year's coming up, I think November 7th, the Friday night. You and I both have talked over the years about how we enjoy the whole documentary they put together, with the live performances and that. I'm sure you as a singer would love that, Vicky. Come on, don't you guys all get together on the big night for the Hall of Fame?
It's good.
Oh, yeah. Me and my buddies.
The induction ceremony is always great, though.
I love
it. Lots of times you'll get a few different bands on stage, or you'll get some, great covers and honoring bands, and it's good. It's great live.
Give you an example. Paul Rogers getting together with the only remaining member of Bad Company. They're going in this year. He's had like 2 major strokes and 11 minor strokes in the last 10 years, and he plans on performing.
He's performing?
That night. Yeah.
Jeez.
Paul Rogers, one of the greatest rock voices of all time.
How old would he be? How do these guys, Paul
Got to be in his 70s.
That's crazy. How many strokes? 8?
No, he's had like 2 majors and I think like 10 minors, they said, in the last decade.
75 years old.
And he's going to perform, he said, with the one remaining live member of Bad Company.
And the speeches are always great, and who inducts them is always interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it's a cool night. I always wind up watching it, like the clips of it on YouTube, even though I'd like to catch it live. I seemingly forget every year, but
there's a few performances too that you question every year that go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But when you see the performances, you kind of forget that, right? And it's like, wow, okay.
Yeah, no, it's very good, and I look forward to seeing some of those. Paul Rogers, man, that's insane. And you said, so Judas Priest, does that mean they'll be performing then?
No, they're already in.
They're already in.
22, they went in.
Priest is amazing. One of those legendary bands, the leather, the heavy music. And we get more requests for Judas Priest, I bet you, right there with Maiden.
Heavy Metal Week, and it's funny that you mentioned Maiden because that's the big Sunday Night Vinyl Series thing this weekend. It'll be Maiden. I'm just trying to keep track of, let's see, the Number of the Beast is the Sunday Night Vinyl Series, and it's Heavy Metal Week here. So you're going to hear some great choice cuts from a bunch of different bands. I saw a list Iron Mike sent out the other day.
2 tough bands, and that'll make a lot of people happy because we get on the Bone Phone requests every week, like, where's the Judas Priest, where's the Maiden, where's the Spotlight Weeks for those bands?
If I can suggest, Vicky, really, you and your musical friend should get together for the Hall of Fame. It's a Friday night. Nobody has to get up the next day. Well, I'd love to meet all your musical talented friends.
You'd be surprised at who's there.
All her musical
Somebody
friends.
who's had 12 strokes.
Wow.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
92.1 City. We are Winnipeg's rock station. How about that? Starting a 7 o'clock hour off in style, making sure you're out of bed here on a Monday. Monday, it's raining. It can be tough. It can be tough to crawl out of bed.
Yeah, I just got back from Vancouver and dealt with rain for 2 days to come home to more rain. But there, it just seems to be different. If you know what I mean.
How so?
Well, it just seems like a lighter rain. It just seems to be nonstop. It seems to be gray there this time of year. I was sitting there talking to one Uber driver because he's never been to Manitoba, and he says, what would be the difference? I said, well, we have a colder winter, but we get a lot of sunshine.
Yeah.
You guys get this grayness. Like, I couldn't get used to that.
No, me neither.
So today's really kind of an off day. You're right with how dark and gray it is.
It's going to rain all day today. But the temperature's not bad, though. I'll say that. Like, you get rain like this, and it's towards 2 or 3 or 4 degrees. That's a miserable day. But like, what is it right now? 12?
It's a weird week, though, because there's rain in the forecast for tomorrow, Thursday, a chance, Friday, a chance. So there's not as much sunshine as we usually get. But Halloween looks like a 6-degree day.
Oh, chilly for the kids.
-3 by
Still
nighttime.
better than when I was a kid.
No, 6 is good.
Yeah, 6 is good.
I think so.
Well, that'll be... But
by nighttime, they say overnight -3.
Yeah, snow would be worse, but 6 compared to today, for example... Today, it's 12 degrees right now.
Yeah, but you won't need a snowsuit when we were younger.
Yeah, true.
It'll still be chilly out there, though. And by the time they go out for Halloween, it'll be less than 6 then, right?
Oh, yeah.
It'll be towards 2 or 3. That's a cold night for the kiddos.
Yeah, sure. How about for the adults?
Joe, the bartender's going to be pouring shots in that
I'm going to have
weather.
shots. I've got it all figured out already.
Sambuca?
Sambuca and Bailey's.
Oh,
Okay.
you've landed on those
Yeah.
two. There was a lot of
Yeah.
suggestions
Yeah.
coming in.
Well, the suggestions
kegger.
ended when my wife went to the liquor store while I was in Vancouver and came home with 2 bottles and said, "This is what we're serving." Okay, good.
She took care of it. She wasn't
Yeah.
listening to this debate on 92.1 City going, I'm not waiting for these guys to figure out what we're serving in the driveway.
Yeah.
So it's all taken care of, and then you're giving away the full bags of chips or the full chocolate
No
bars?
full chocolate bars.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, my neighbor's got them too. He told my wife that he's bought the same amount.
A booze?
No, chocolate bars. Chocolate
Full
bars.
size?
Full size.
Do you think he heard about you
Yeah,
and was
yeah.
like, I got to step up my
Heard.
game?
He comes over and used to grab a full-size chocolate bar. Now he's serving them up too.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Aren't you lucky to work with us? 92.1
I'm
City.
learning so much.
Vicky is learning about men's health after the age of 50.
Well,
And
Movember's coming up, right? And there's a lot of people that are promoting men's wellness and that in October as well. So Vicky's part of that.
Yes,
I didn't know
right.
pooping in envelopes
Yeah.
was involved.
It's part of it. Yeah.
You
it's-
nail
used to
that
be
off, or what are you
used to
doing?
be just hijinks as a teenager,
Yeah.
but now
Yeah.
it's actually colorectal hygiene.
How many stamps does that require to send it through the
It's
mail,
tricky.
I wonder?
It's tricky, and you don't poop in the envelope.
Okay.
Vicky. Like all
'Cause
the
that would
men
be-
out there, doctors do not want. Well, it wouldn't be doctors. It'd be the
Scientists.
people who do the tests for that. They don't want the full envelope full of poop. It's just a stick.
I don't blame
It's
them.
just a little bit on a stick in it.
Oh, you
it
just
tells
kind of
you-
poke at it and get a little sample.
You do the poke. I've got one sitting on my counter at home. Not an envelope full of poop. I've got an envelope that needs to do the tick.
okay.
It
Because-
used to be a real more of an effort than it is now. They've
They've
changed the
streamlined
test
it.
a bit. Well, there was a time you had to diet differently too. Like there were certain things you couldn't eat, right, in
Like
your
what?
diet.
Probably peanuts.
Tomatoes. No, like
Corn.
tomatoes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess. 'Cause-
Stuff that makes it red.
yes.
Acidic.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyway, Phil's has been sitting on the counter.
Yeah, my wife's probably panicking. There is no envelope full of poop on the counter, okay? I have an envelope ready for me to do the test, and I haven't done it, and my doctor's going to be mad at me because it's been sitting there for a while.
Yeah, you got to mail it in, man.
Got to do it, mail it in.
Well, there is a
make sure I'm
strike.
healthy.
There is a strike. That's what's holding you back.
Oh,
Canada
The
Post
Canada
strike.
Post strike?
I'm going to tell him
there
that.
you go,
Like, I
buddy.
don't know, man. I did it.
I did my part.
You don't want it to get caught up in the system there and sit on a shelf for a
It
while.
comes in an insulated tinfoil envelope, Vicky.
Yeah.
This is not your regular birthday card envelope.
But still, let's see, it sits in a post office for an extra week or
You
two. Is
couldn't
that going
tell.
to change your results?
No,
Good
No?
question. No.
How do you know?
I'm a scientist.
Oh,
Joe
are
knows
you?
a lot about this. He's,
Okay.
he's a healthy guy.
I've had a few of these tests. Well, no, because you're putting it into a little sample kit.
Yeah.
And it's closed, like sealed.
Ziploc, like airtight
Yeah.
Tupperware?
What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it to work and be like, Vicky, would you mind mailing this on your way home? Do you go past any mailboxes?
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ&V into more ears.
On Blue Jay game day, Blue Jays and Dodgers, game 3 of the World Series, 7 o'clock tonight on Sportsnet. The pregame, lots of pregame stuff on Sportsnet too. So lock in, get ready. They split the first 2 games at Rogers Center. Game 1 was like everything you could ask for. Jays came out swinging, man. They destroyed the Dodgers.
Well, it seemed like some of the other playoff games, they get down like a run, and all of a sudden, no problem. We'll just get our bats going. Game 2, well, the Dodgers being the Dodgers. But I
They
look forward to
responded.
the rest of this series. You got Monday Night Football tonight with a game. Tomorrow you got a Jets game with the Jays. So you got to have multiple TVs or screens going right now for
It's
sports.
one of those, it's one of those kind of times a year where there's lots going on. It's tough to pack it all in on one.
I can't even tell you how busy my schedule is with all
I know.
this sports.
I was going to ask. You seem a little stressed this morning trying to manage all the sports.
Yeah.
But so good luck with all of them.
Nose down into that calendar. But I'll tell you, you'll see some stars out tonight in L.A. for the Dodgers
Yeah,
game.
You will. That's right. They'll be doing the
Mary Hart will be there behind home plate. It'll look like an episode of Entertainment Tonight from the
Mary
2000s.
Hart.
Is Mary Hart still alive?
She's a huge Dodgers fan. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
I remember back in the day reading a story that she had her legs insured.
Yes,
because
for
they
$1
were
million.
so important to her.
And they had like the clear desk so you could see her legs.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Can't see him
old
at a
school.
Dodgers game anymore, but she's got the Dodgers memorabilia.
Probably
she
people
wears.
like I could see like Denzel will be there. Like he
Could
seems
be.
to be at all these LA, like a lot of Laker games. So I
Could
just
be.
assume he'll be at a Dodger game. Back to today's topic, which is health and men's health and poop on a stick. It came up. The reason it came up, Vicky, because you brought up, like, what's it called? It's not a smart toilet. It's a health toilet that you can buy now.
It's like a camera you put in your toilet.
Oh, it's
and-
not a whole toilet
no,
that you
it's an
buy.
attachment.
Oh, see, I'm
And
searching like
It's,
for
it's,
toilets.
it's really giving new meaning to GoPro.
That's right.
Camera.
Right. So it's a camera that goes in the toilet and
Yeah.
tells you how healthy your movements are.
Yeah, it's supposed to tell you if you're dehydrated or if your diet is off, what you could change. I guess there's an app that goes with it.
Really?
I don't know. It doesn't, but to me, it's just going off of how it looks. So I feel like it's not giving you, I don't know, any information you couldn't Google.
Yeah. Like,
So,
but do you want to get right in there and look? Maybe that's the point of the camera.
I guess so.
Like,
You just
it's-
want to leave it to the camera.
Urine too? Or
Yeah.
just poop?
Yep.
Okay.
Ones and twos.
I could see how that would help maybe diabetics.
I do
with
think
blood
that
sugar,
in
like
theory, like having a toilet that could test for anything that goes wrong. You see those kitty litter commercials and they can tell like by your cat's urine
Yeah.
if there's something wrong because it's a different color.
See, that would be
That
a
would be
game changer.
great.
Like a UTI.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Something if it could tell you that, but it doesn't sound like this, what you're talking about, doesn't sound like it'll tell you anything.
No, it's like the equivalent of
looks-
inviting your partner and take a look at this.
Take
What
a
do you
look at
think?
that. No, get
More
right down
fiber?
there. Get right down
no,
there.
instead I'll send you the video. Like, what the hell?
Hon, what do you think of this?
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
This lineup here, Tea Party, Headstones, and Finger 11. Like, that's pretty much a Burt Block party, but indoors and in December. Like, that lineup could be for Burt Block party. No problem.
Well, do you remember when we announced the show? Like, it got an unbelievable response.
Yeah.
Just all three bands bring some different flavors. So
Yeah.
A lot of nostalgia in there. For
sure.
Yeah.
December 1st. That's the show. We've got tickets to give away right now. Joe has the question.
20% of us admit we've stolen this from a hotel room.
20%. Take note of that.
Yeah.
Okay, small amount.
Right. 780 City, 780 2484. Good morning.
Hello, is it a towel?
No.
Okay, good guess.
That was first on my list. Yeah, good guess.
Yeah.
Maybe that number could be higher.
Yeah.
Like towels. I
Do you
don't
really
know.
want a towel from a hotel?
Might be by
I
accident.
always find them a little smaller than I like the shower ones.
You like a big beach
I like the
towel.
big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have this visual of Joe walking around the hotel in the towel. I wish this was a
Don't
bigger
envision
towel.
it. It doesn't make its way around.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can I have a lifeline, please?
Sure, Philly or Vicky?
Vicky, please.
I'm going to go with toilet paper.
Number 2, Vicky. Number
so
2,
close.
toilet paper. And why would you even do that? Like, that's never quality stuff compared to what
No.
you can have at home.
Maybe if you're at a good hotel,
Yeah.
the quilted kind or something.
You're like, whoa,
If
this
you
is
can
nice.
afford that room, you shouldn't be stealing their toilet paper.
Hello, City.
Hi, morning. Could I have Philly for a lifeline?
Sure. I'm going to say a pillow.
No, sir.
That'd be
No.
tough to get out of there unnoticed.
Squish that in
Why?
your...
Put it under your shirt.
You're packing light in the suitcase. Why? Well, I like to bring home a pillow from the hotel. We're not going shopping.
For tickets to go see Tea Party, The Headstones, and Finger 11, December 1st. Go ahead with your guess.
Well, Philly, you just took my guess, so I'm going to go with the iron.
No.
Oh, I didn't
No.
even think about stealing
That's
the
good.
iron.
That's good.
Gotta iron those clothes.
Yeah.
The ironing. Do you take the ironing board too?
The little one that they
Yeah.
have?
Yeah.
Just a tiny thing?
Hello there.
Hey, good morning, y'all.
Morning.
Gonna get it, Vicky?
Okay. This might be a stretch, and I'm sorry if it's wrong. The Bible?
No.
Okay. I
Mostly
had to go for it.
motels
Yeah.
with the Bible. No.
Yeah.
I don't know if hotels or motels still do the Bible thing, but
Vicky's
think
got a
they
collection.
do.
Vicky's got
Yeah,
a
oh,
collection
yeah.
of Bibles. Oh, yeah. I got these at hotels.
I'm going to start my own church.
yeah.
Good morning, City.
Is it a pillow?
Not a pillow. No.
For tickets to go see Finger 11, The Headstones, and Tea Party, good morning, City.
How about the bathrobe?
The bathrobe is great at number 3, my friend.
You
if
don't
you get
see
a bathrobe.
you don't see many hotels with a bathrobe.
I'll tell you what, I was in a hotel that had the bathrobe, but they had the slippers there too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't wear the slippers. Like,
No.
they're just too small. Like, I don't know who they were made for, how many hotel chains have bought all these slippers, but they don't fit.
You'd think that they'd get really big ones so that at least everyone
Yes,
can
comfy,
wear them.
But
yeah.
no, not these things. No.
Could set a size 12.
It's almost as good as the ones you get free at the hospital, you know? You checked in.
Hello, City.
Hi, we're going to go with my son's guess, and he's guessing the Kleenex.
Not the Kleenex.
Oh, I was hoping
Not
for
the
your
Kleenex.
son.
Yeah.
What's your son's name?
Marshall.
Marshall. Good try, buddy.
Yeah, great answer.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, you have a good day, Marshall. Thanks for playing. 780 City, 780-2484. Completely useless trivia. Go ahead.
How about the coffee stuff?
Not the coffee. The free coffee that comes in some
I've
rooms.
never once in my life made the coffee in the hotel that they provide for
And you love coffee.
I'll walk down and get one.
Yeah.
Like at Continental Breakfast,
Yeah,
or I'll find a coffee somewhere.
I've made some tea in there before. Just
Okay.
heated up the water. But you don't know how often those get cleaned.
That's
It's,
right.
Concerning.
Continental breakfast is really underrated.
It's
it really
great.
is.
And it's come a long way, the
It
express
has.
breakfast
I
now.
went to one, though, last year at a place on my way out to BC on a road trip. They offered fried rice on the on the Continental breakfast. It's one of the
Wow.
features, fried rice.
That is unreal.
It's a
You know
game
what?
changer.
After a night of drinking, you wake up hungover.
I'm
Fried
telling
rice
you.
is not so bad.
Nothing beat the
That's
fried
crazy.
rice. It was so good.
780 City, good morning.
Good morning. I'm going to go with the shampoo.
Nope, not the shampoo, none of the toiletries. I'm going to take that off the list.
I wouldn't consider that stealing because what are they going to do when you've already used some of it, right?
Yeah.
legitimize
but
that
they
every-
replace sometimes, and you take the new stuff home with you. You know what I mean?
That's true. I'm not above doing that. I've done it before.
Well, I
Sounds like
think
it.
the number would be higher. That's why than 20%.
It's not stealing.
Right, well, I kind of wondered when you were legitimizing it right off
Yes.
the hop.
Did I get a little defensive?
little defensive, yeah.
Moisturizer, shampoo, and conditioner. I'll tell you what, this is not something you will find in the bathroom. You're going to find this on the major desk
In the main
setup.
room.
Oh, the big desk,
Okay.
that big desk.
Yeah, the
Oh,
big desk setup,
okay.
you know, the
Yeah.
TV's usually above it. And
Hello,
Gotcha.
City.
Hi, can I get Philly?
What's on that main table? You got a phone?
yeah,
You're not stealing a phone.
no.
A pen.
Bing.
Yeah!
The pen and pad of paper that comes with the hotel.
That's
always-
not stealing.
It's
up for grabs.
Vicky, is there anything left in that hotel after you leave?
Yeah, all the
Wow.
batteries
We've
from the
learned-
remote. They all
We've
go
learned a
home with
lot.
me.
There's a reason why the remote now is attached to the wall.
The Philly, Joe, and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Look, if there's a group of people we're not trying to piss off this morning, it's the people who analyze poop samples and other samples, anything to do with health. We want to make sure the correct information is out there. And of course, we're discussing these new toilets or these new cameras that go in toilets.
Yeah.
And before that, we were talking about the poop envelope and poop on a stick and everything else that. I was thinking that it's men over 50 that have to do this, but it doesn't sound like it's exclusive to that group.
No, colorectal screening happens for both men and women over the age of 50. At least in my house, my
Equal
wife gets them
opportunity
too.
poop
Yeah,
on a
it's
stick.
not not clearly a men thing, so I apologize for that.
We actually screwed up right from the beginning, and it took the some official screen teamers that do all the screening, and the lab works. So thank you for this. Do you want me to read some of this?
Yeah, come on, go ahead, Joe. You sound the most
Okay.
like a doctor in this room.
Yeah, far from qualified, I'll tell you that. We were giving out some incorrect information, so here we go. Colorectal screening testing. Please remind your listeners right now, because of the postal strike, it's recommended to drop it off at a shared health location, and those are listed. My wife weighed in too. She's right in there with the screen team. The locations are listed in the packet you have, Phil, so you can drop
okay.
it off. And it does, in fact, matter how long it takes to get there. Vicky,
Told
you did
ya.
mention that. Yeah. No regular mailbox, please. because I think you have about 48 hours, according to what my wife was telling me our
Okay.
package had said.
Can't wait to see that action movie. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun.
I'll tell you, it's important to get done, and
Yeah.
I'm glad they do the testing this way too. So it means it opens up appointments for other people that need
Screening
other
team.
testing, right? So
And that's the screening team that sent us that text message.
Yeah.
So they're the official screening team.
We got a whole lab
have a lab
listening.
now.
Yeah, the official lab of PJV. We got a lot of things on this show. 2 butchers.
Yeah.
We got mechanics. We got school bus drivers, all kinds of truck drivers. This is the first time that we have actually had a lab on the show, and that's amazing.
Even the nerds are listening.
Oh yeah,
these
please.
people spent some smart time in school. That's
Yeah.
why we're on this end of it.
That's right,
and they're on
exactly.
that end of it.
It's also why they had to correct us this
Yes.
morning. We apologize.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
And don't forget the rest of the week, too. If you missed out this morning, like Big Dave won, Tea Party, Headstones, Finger 11. That's going to be a good triple threat of a show December 1st at Canada Life Center.
Nice.
I've seen, like a lot of us, I've seen all of those bands multiple times, probably the Headstones the most, followed by Tea Party, followed by Finger 11.
Yeah.
And in all different venues, too. Convention center, different bars.
I think you're going to be seeing a lot of people floating around at that type of show. You know what I mean? Not just sitting for most of the night. Like, it'll be a big
What do you mean
social.
floating around?
Well, like just walking around in the
Like a party.
concourses,
Oh, yeah.
in the open areas. I just think that's the kind of vibe I get from that show instead of just sitting in my seat. There'll be enough of that.
Well,
going
3
on, but-
headliners, basically. Like, that's a lot of sitting down time. So, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Got to get up and stretch the legs.
Are you the kind of people that do you like to get to your seats early if it's a show like you're super pumped about? Like, are you there awaiting the band to come on stage so you don't miss that beginning part? I love that beginning of the show part.
Yeah, I like to be in my seat when the show starts. I don't get there super early, but I also don't want to be the person coming in late having to shuffle and people spilling your drinks and everything
Yes.
like that. I don't want to be that
4
person.
o'clock. 4 o'clock for me.
Yeah.
I
That's a
like
good
to
time.
get there just while rush
Sound check.
hour's peaking. I like to get in there,
You're
sit
just
down.
crocheting a
Yeah.
scarf.
Talk
Yeah.
to the security people, and then by 7 o'clock, or 7:15, when you hear the first guitar lick, I've peaked. I'm done.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.